Hello everyone, welcome back to our new video. So today we're gonna move to the news book by J.L. Collins. This book's name is The Simple Path to Wealth. J.L. Collins said, most people spend their life working hard, saving little, and hope they have enough to retire. But what if there was a simple plan, just one, that could make you rich, give you freedom, and help you retire early? That's exactly what J.R. Collins teaches in his book, The Simple Path to Wealth. And today, I'm gonna breaking it all down for you step by step. Okay, let's get started together. Here is a detailed chapter by chapter summary of The Simple Path to Wealth by J.L. Collins, highlighting key lessons with support citations. Chapter 1, A Parable, The Basics and Wealth. Collins began with a simple forest parable illustrating that true wealth is freedom, not possessions. He introduced the golden rules of personal finance. Spend less than you earn. Invest the surplus and avoid debt. Laying the philosophical and foundations for the rest of the book. Chapter 2, Why you need FU money. Define FU money in solving investments to make life decisions free from financial pressure. It empowers negotiations, quitting bad job, and choosing peace over paychecks and city. Chapter 2, Debt, the unacceptable burden. Collins characterized debt, especially high interest, as bad debt. He recommends paying it off first using snowball, avalanche strategies, cutting credit card, and freeing funds for investing. Chapter 4, How to Think About Money, focuses on the psychological aspect, views money as a tool for freedom, not status. Avoid emotional pitfalls like fear and greed, and concentrate on controllable action, saving the smart spending. Chapter 5, The Market Always Goes Up. Reassure reader with historical data that volatility is real, long-term upward growth is typical. Advocate buy and hold discipline, resisting panic selling. Chapter 6, Index funds are your friends. Introduce the central investment vehicle, low-cost index funds, especially when Vanguard, VTSAH Total Stock Market Index Fund, emphasize diversification, minimal fees, and outperforming active management over time. Chapter 7, Why Most People Lose Money in the Market. Spell out common investor error, market timing, stock picking, emotional reactions, recommend simplicity and passive investment as the best countermeasures. Chapter 8, Bonds, explores bonds role in the portfolios, less return but greater stability. The right allocations depends on more on life stage, while accumulations versus preservations than age alone. Chapter 9. The 4% rules and withdrawal strategies. Describe using the 4% rule for sustainable retirement withdrawal. Multiplying annual expenses by 25. Consider if prudence call for a 3% withdrawal rate. Chapter 10. Why you will lose money listening to most financial experts. Critic financial advisors for conflicts of interest and high fees. Encourage empower self-education and DIY investing, or, if needed, choosing fees only. Advisor cautiously. Chapter 11. Index Fund. The simple, powerful, overlooked investment. Delve deeper into why index funds are ideal. They outperform active funds due to low cost and passive exposure to the world's market. Chapter 12. The Stock Series. A recap of his stock series block. Invest for the long term, ignore short-term noise, and let low-cost stock compound over decades. Chapter 13. Two portfolios, accumulation versus preservation. Outline two life stages, while accumulations mostly stocks and preservation stock plus bond plus cash. Discusses rebalancing annually or when allocations drift beyond 20%, and bond allocations based on temperament, not just age. Chapter 14. The stock market is not the economy. Why you can't predict the market. Distinguish between economic health and stock price. Warns against trying to time market or predict recessions. Use regular automatic investing, dollar cost averaging instead. Chapter 15. Inflation and why it matters. Explain how inflation erodes purchasing power and why long-term stock investments are essential to outpace it. Chapter 16. The danger of overcomplicating. Warns against complexity in financial fee fancy strategy. Advisors have emphasized simplicity kept to a new funds. Fewer decisions, less stress. Chapter 17. The role of bonds may be blended across earlier chapter. Reiterate bond as a deflation hedge and stabilizer, especially useful in preservation state. Chapter 18. Next step, living simply. Collins encourage reader to adopt those principles, eliminate debt, build emergency and FU money, invest in low cash index fund, rebalance and use tax advantage account, The journey is ongoing. Enjoy it rather than fixate on early retirement. Core themes you will keep seeing. Complexity rule, low cash index fund, few decisions, big pays off. Psychology's matter, resources, emotion, stick to plan. Stage-based investment, high equity, early, more bound later. Freedom as a goal, effort money give you choice, not complexity. Okay, that's it for this book. But what did you learn from this book? As you know, I made all the video because first I want to improve my reading English. The second purpose is I want to learn about the financials. So if you think this video is useful for you or help you improve your English, or you can learn about something new about money or about the financials, I think it is good for you as well. If you think it is good for you, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe my channel as well. Thank you everyone for watching.